Hello everyone, and welcome to this tutorial on how to use Embodied, Jordan's first ever platform for lifecycle assessment and embodied carbon analysis in construction. My name is Riham Lasmar, and I've developed this tool as a doctoral researcher from the Bartlett Institute for Environmental Design Engineering at University College London, UCL. So whether you are a researcher, engineer, or architect, maybe policymaker, this tool will help you assess the environmental impact of building materials and make more informed, sustainable decisions. Embodied carbon is part of total life cycle assessment of buildings. This tool, the embodied carbon calculator for the case of Jordan, be covering the stages from A1 to A4 following the British standards EN 15978. I'll go through how to access the platform, performing a basic embodied carbon calculation, then interpreting the results of your data. Now, the first thing is to open your browser and go to this link, which will be, you can find it at the description, or you can just search on your browser, writing Embodied or Embodied Carbon Calculator Jordan, register for an account, enter your name, email, organization, and the project name here. So for example, I can just give you a quick example. My organization UCL, and then my email, and the project name, let's say housing test, for example. Then press register button. Now it's time to add the material used in your project. So first, select the materials that you have been using. I can give just a brief and roughly quantities of materials over here, and more materials will be added next versions of this tool. You can add the building area, for example, the flat or the house you're analyzing is 300 square meters. When talking about these quantities of materials, it should be in kilogram, but you can add as much material as you want, and if you are not using any of these materials, you can just leave it blank. For example, I'm using this amount of materials, I can use just roughly, and you can definitely add whatever you want in terms of materials. More specifications about each material is provided. For example, then you can just press calculate whenever you finish filling these materials and you're adding all these materials to run the LCA. The platform uses data from local calculated embodied carbon factors, which makes the result region specific. Now the platform will generate detailed results including global warming potential in kilogram CO2 equivalent and embodied carbon intensity per square meter as a total embodied carbon here. And then you can see some interactive graphs making it easy to visualize the carbon footprint of your building project. You can see this pie chart and bar chart for each building material and the distribution of percentages within each of these materials. And you can compare different materials to see which ones offer lower embodied carbon impacts on your building. So that's it. You have successfully learned how to use Embodied to conduct life cycle assessment major embodied carbon of your building projects. By incorporating this tool into your workflow, you can make data-driven decisions that reduce the environmental impact of construction in Jordan. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to reach out through the platform's email address here. And thank you.